9 games into the season, Arizona's still without a loss, and what's most impressive when you look at all of these games together is really how steady Arizona has been. Whether it's been Florida, obviously playing against a very talented team that pressures you, presses you, or if it's an Oral Roberts, a Charleston Southern, a Clemson, they've faced many different styles, many different talent levels, and they've been very steady. And by that I mean they've really just look the same. Their body language is similar. The flow in the offense is always the same, whether it be against a zone, a man, a talented squad or not. But that comes from veteran leadership, of course. And what's happened is that the Wildcats have gotten so good with that and also their talent up front in the paint that they've really been able to cruise. Now, Solomon Hill, Mark Lyons have been huge keys, but both of them have had bad games. Nick Johnson's probably been the most consistent player, and it's really just how they turn it on and off within a game and never really hit the panic button. Oftentimes you'll see teams really press, take quick shots in the offense if they're down, but this team really just pecks away at whatever's in front of them. They'll pick their spots carefully and calculated to make runs late in the game. If they're down early in the game, they'll make a run, as they did at the end of the Florida first half. And that's really been how they've operated this season, which is good because you don't know if they're ever going to have a loss at this point because they're not going to see a team as talented as they are. And even when they have struggled, they haven't had a letdown yet. Of course, you expect against maybe a team like Miami up here in the Diamond Head Classic that has talent against a UCLA in the Pac-12, a Colorado and Oregon, those teams can upset them. But it'll be interesting to see what happens when that happens. I'm sure Sean Miller will have a plan, if he doesn't already, of how to handle what would be a humbling experience for this team. They'll have to have a few, you would think, just to get their heads straight. And of course, the teams in the Pac-12, while not very good, will get better as the season goes on. There's always an upset or two in the Pac-12 tournament. So it'll be very interesting to see how the Wildcats handle that. But of course, right now you can only say they're steady, and that's their biggest attribute of why they're winning every of their 9 games.